name is HERA. That's my artist name. I have been part of a street art duo called HERAKUT for 16 years, but today I am here solo. I grew up in a city called Frankfurt in Germany. We were not rich, so we stayed in a high-rise building. Everything was gray. I was born in '81. I felt very, very small in the city, and there was not much to look at, some message beyond commercials. And graffiti was the only thing that I saw in the city that looked like one person really painted it. So I wanted to be part of this scene, you know. I really felt like this is a way to break with anonymity and show that you are a part of the city, even if it's only a small part. My favorite thing to work on walls is not to have anything in my head before I go there. I go there and I want to work in situ. I really want to work with the space, with the specific buildings, with the specific colors in the neighborhood. I bought paint and I put water in there, so everything was dripping, and I stayed true to this style because it really reminds me that yes, you can have perfect layer of paint, but it's also nice. It shows that we live in this world of gravity, you know, that it drips. And it saves a lot of money. So I don't want to say I'm cheap, but I want to be spontaneous. And you cannot be spontaneous if you have to bring 60 cans with you all the time. My inspiration comes from watching people in everyday life, but the language I use to express my ideas is inspired by children's books that were the first way of culture I was introduced to. The books were the most important part of my childhood, and there were books of fables. It was all animals with certain characteristics, and that just stuck with me. But then also grim fairy tales. They all try to express human personalities by using animal metaphors. So it feels like that's something everyone in the world can understand, and every child can understand without having to be literate. You know, it speaks to something in us humans that is so ancient that it doesn't need too many words. I will do the little girl now. Okay? Let me tell you about my mural at Le Point Mille Pages. We see a giant fox, and he sits comfortably on the sign of the bookshop. And he's holding a huge book in hand that he's reading, but he's not reading alone. There's a little boy sitting on his lap, and there will also be a little girl. A specific thing about foxes is they can hide very well. So I call them escape artists. It's easy to escape reality in this world if we emerge into the stories of a book and really dive through the pages, and that's the beauty of books. It's not only fiction, but it's anything. I know this from experience. I consume so many books a year. it's crazy. And I think for children also, if they find out about that, it opens up so many possibilities of being alone in this very busy world where there's always people around you, But when you're in a book, you're in your own hideout, you know? So you're really escaping. That's what I wanted to say there.